Well, I got to hand it to you political types. I mean, you guys really sure knew how to fuck up a wet dream. I've been sitting here listening to all of the pet theories on what Trump's fascism is doing to this country and how Hillary would have made it so much better. And here we are, a year into the man's presidency, damn near. 11 days off. And you guys still won't give it up. There's nothing to impeach him for. If there is something to impeach him for, then there is enough there to send Hillary Clinton's ass to prison. Stop with the I'm left wing, I'm right wing, because you're both parts of the same fucking bird. It's disgusting. You got all these far right people out there. Yeah, man, Trump's going to build a wall. We're going to get these damn Mexicans out of here. I got to say, if you're one of those types, man, go home and fuck your sister. Because the fact is, those people, those Mexicans, don't affect your life. They're not taking a job away from you because you wouldn't do the job that they're doing to begin with. You wouldn't. It's kind of sickening, actually. Couple that with the fact that before Trump was elected, the whole illegal immigration thing, I bet you didn't check the green cards of everybody that ever did your landscaping. And as racist as that's going to sound to most people who are in the far left, it's a fact. Because labor from people who, are illegal is a lot cheaper. Does it make it fair? No, but it makes it reality. And as far as you far left pussies, for the love of God, stop. I don't like the way Trump said this, and I don't like the way Trump said that. And I personally know somebody who's been abused and somebody. Yeah, well, you didn't have a problem with 8 years of Clinton, who was, in fact, a rapist. And I'm talking about Bill. Nobody had a problem with that. But now, all of a sudden, do I think Trump is necessarily qualified to do this job? Well, I guess that remains to be seen, considering we're 1 year into his actual presidency. If after 4 years the man has totally fucked this country, then yeah, he wasn't qualified. After 8 years of Obama, the country was more racially divided. The debt was through the roof, more so than it was in previous presidencies. People talk about trickle-down economics. Hey, it was a great thing in the 80s. And, Clinton Bill Clinton continued some of the Reaganomics stuff. But as we all know, an economy takes anywhere from 7 to 12 years to become fully cyclical and actually work. So none of Obama's policies are actually taking effect right now. But you fucking idiots don't understand that. How about, for 1 second, we all stop seeing black and white and Hispanic and Asian and whatever and focus on the real problem. And the real problem is just plain old unadulterated hate. People who hate other people for no better reason than their religion or the color of their skin. And I hate to break the news to you, but for you sympathizers of the Muslim faith, is a majority of their religion, violent and hateful? No. But the Quran doesn't teach peace for the most part. It definitely disenfranchises women. But yet again, you'll wholeheartedly and staunchly defend them. Why don't we take people as they come, how you're treated, how they treat you, how you treat them? That's the only reason to truly dislike somebody. Me, quite frankly, I don't care if you come in cross-eyed, knock-kneed, buck-toothed, and fucking polka-dotted. You're cool with me, I'm cool with you. Why is there so much hate in the world? What we really should hate is the fact that, yes, pharmaceutical companies pretty much promote drug addiction. I am not a pothead. I don't celebrate 420 or whatever it is the potheads nowadays celebrate. But I think it's a damn sight better than being addicted to opiates, shoving a needle in your arm, snorting shit up your nose, injecting things into your ass to get high so that you can hide the needle marks. It's kind of over the top, people. But yet we provide free clean needles and free Narcan to those addicts because addiction is a disease, yet we charge millions, well, maybe not millions, but definitely thousands upon tens of thousands of dollars for diabetics, cancer patients, heart disease, things that can also be somewhat controlled. I mean, you could run through your whole life. You could never smoke. You could eat right. You could exercise. And your heredity can determine whether or not you're going to die of a fucking coronary or whether or not you're going to end up with leukemia or ALS or Hodgkin's lymphoma. But that's the same as drug addiction. We sympathize with an addict. We hate people trying to work their way through life. That's a fucked up situation to be in. I spend most of my life traveling. I've traveled all over this country. I have been to Alaska. I've been from Maine to Southern California and from Alaska to, Southern Florida. I've seen all walks of life in North Dakota, Minnesota, Kansas, Missouri, Texas, Arizona, Nevada, California, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Louisiana, Vermont, Michigan, Ohio, Nebraska, all walks of life. And it's the same argument no matter where you go. But it's also ridiculous to have said argument. If we could all just come together and be Americans, we'd be a whole lot better off. There's an interesting Facebook meme that I think a lot of people should take a look at, and it's a whole bunch of normal, everyday, average Joes, and on their hands and knees, and on their backs is a Monopoly board with a few select people playing the game. And the funny part is if all we did was stand up together, we could end the game. But you idiots will sit there and think that one political party or another political party is the goddamn savior to be all. So if it's a liberal at that Monopoly board, the liberals won't stand up to end it, the conservatives will, and thus the game goes on. We don't like to label people. People don't like words like faggot, retard, honky, cracker, spick, nigger. They don't like none of that shit because it's a label and it's offensive. But the minute a presidential election comes up, you fuckers are real quick to label yourselves liberal, conservative, libertarian, Tea Party, independent, still a label. How about we have one label for all of us? Human. In this country, American. And declare to them in one voice, we ain't putting up with your shit no more. And I don't care if it's Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Donald J. Trump, Hillary Clinton, John Kerry, Mitt Romney. I don't give a fuck who it is. And I don't care who your representative is in your home state. Declare all of us in one voice. Guess what, man? The two-party system is over. And we ain't putting up with your shit no more. And then maybe we'll see some real, actual change for some real, actual good.